All right, we're rolling again. This is part 2.
Part 2.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So, are you actually?
Yeah, on the edge of my seat here.
So, all right, if you only could do one exercise on the entire planet, what would that exercise be and why?
Probably offloaded weighted Bulgarian squats.
Wow.
Why?
Yeah.
Because you're working just about every single muscle there. And when we do them, I almost want to puke every time after.
Sounds brutal.
They suck.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're doing them and not me. So let's get to the nurse practitioner thing because a lot of people want to know how much money do you make, or what's the average salary? Is it worth it? How much? We're talking to a high school student and they're like, "Hey, Deann, I want to be a nurse practitioner."
Well,
should I do that?
Now, yes and no. Like, I think, again, you can't just go straight through all of your schooling because it is 4 years to be a nurse. And then now it's another 3 years to be a nurse practitioner. So keep in mind, you are going to school essentially as long as a doctor.
Oh, so it's not 2. So it's 1 more year now. Has that always been that way?
For your
an extra
master's?
3? Yeah, because I thought it was 2.
It used to be 2, and now they've changed it. You're mandatory to have a doctorate. What does that mean? You can teach at a university. I don't want to teach at a university. I have no desire to teach, so I was good with just working.
Gotcha.
Okay. Money-wise, I think the last time I researched, I think you start out, depending upon where you work, $98,000 a year to like $140,000 a year. It also depends on if you specialize in a certain area or not. So,
Gotcha.
And years of experience, of course.
Sure. So if somebody was saying, "Yeah, I want to be a nurse practitioner, should I do it?" What would your answer be? Like, I don't know, Joe. Or anyway, what would your answer be?
Well, it depends on why you want to do it. Don't do it for the money. Don't do it for the money because, yes, it's good money, but it is very emotionally draining, especially since COVID. People have changed. And there's a lot of days where you go home and it's a not rewarding feeling. So you want to be rewarded for being a nurse and doing the work you do, but you don't always feel rewarded. But then you'll have one person here or there who will totally make it worthwhile. So there's a lot of emotionally draining things that happen with being a nurse and a nurse practitioner. So, yeah.
Got it. So, last question then. So we talked a little bit about the salary. It sounds like money's a thing, but you got to be passionate about it.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, it's just not really going to be worth it, right?
Absolutely.
And it sounds like for the amount of money that you make, 7 years or so sounds pretty decent as far as like the amount of schooling, the amount of debt, all that stuff. So has your experience been family friendly, or is it just contingent on the job? Because I know that's
on the job. So let's just go back to when I was working as a nurse. I did shift work, and there was, you work days, you work nights, and you go back to nights, then days. There was a few years there where I worked straight nights. So if you have a family, that's tough. When I did flight, I worked a week on at a time, 24/7, so I wasn't home for a week. And now, yes, I work at a clinic, but I usually work 10-hour days, sometimes even 12-hour days, 5 days a week. So for those of you who think that money sounds good, keep in mind, I'm not working 40 hours a week, and I never have. I've always worked 60, sometimes 72 hours a week.
Okay. Crazy.
So finding a work-life balance is essential, and managing your stress is essential. Hence why you should work out and have a good stress relief modality and stay healthy.
Gotcha. So I lied. There's one more question.
Okay.
So
I'm excited.
yeah, it's a good one.
Drum roll.
It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. So if you were to vacation somewhere, what country How long would you go, and who would you take with you? And it could be anybody. You don't even have to know this person or people.
Oh,
So country,
probably Greece or Italy. But I'm undecided on those two.
okay, well that's 2 countries.
I know that.
So Greece or Italy,
Yes.
which one?
Oh, let's do Italy.
Okay, so you're going to Italy.
Yep.
All right, how long are you gonna go?
Well, I'm kind of a homebody, but I think to make it worthwhile, at least 10 days to 2 weeks.
All right, so you're going for 2 weeks. Now, who are you taking with you?
Oh, that's tough.
You don't have to know these people. It could be a celebrity. It could be somebody from the past. It could
I
be,
don't want to take any celebrities. They're too high maintenance.
okay?
Well, I'd like to say my kids, but they wouldn't want to do all the hiking I'd want to do. So probably my best friend.
Nice.
Sorry, guys.